Hi, in this short lecture, I would like to let you know a lot about how to prepare for the birth. And this is always a big question, like what can I actually do? How can I prepare my body, my mind, my spirit for the birth? I'm gonna give you now really good advices that I find to be very effective and that I give to these advices I gave to many women in the past years, and they're just like also gathered from experience from other midwives. So I guess I get a pretty good pool. Okay, we're gonna start. How can you prepare about 4 weeks before your due date? There's this really amazing thing out there that if you eat 5 to 6 dates per day, the risk, if we want to call it risk, to go overdue is less, and the birth gonna be shorter and easier. Let's just do it. Then what I always tell to the moms, sorry, but you have to cut out sugar. Latest by then, you have to cut out sugar, really. Do it. It makes a lot of sense. First of all, you don't want to have like a too big of a baby, and in the last weeks they really just grow, their organs are done and the rest is just about growing, so why giving them these extra calories? But this is actually not the main reason, because you're able to birth a big baby too. It is really more that the insulin, which spikes up if you eat sugar, goes in competition with the prostaglandin, which is a very important hormone to softening the cervix. So if you have too much insulin in your bloodstream, it blocks the receptors for the prostaglandin, and so the tissues and the cervix can't really soften as easy. It makes really a lot of sense. Cut out sugar. Sorry. You can maybe alternate it with the, or like a get it. The dates can be the substitute for it. How can you prepare more mucus in your body? Because just imagine that how you're gonna birth is a kind of a, just imagine it is a slide. So you want that the slide is a kind of slimy and the baby can just like go out easier. It's really like that. It makes a lot of sense if your vagina feels slimy and there is a lot of mucus there. So what you can do is really eat mucus producing vegetables and green leafy vegetables. For example, okra, young coconut meat. Here in the Philippines, we eat alupati. I wrote some things down like mushrooms, sweet potatoes produce mucus, green peas, olives. Just pick what you like and just eat a little bit more of that. Then please hype up your vitamin C consumption. It's really important at the end of the pregnancy to have a lot of vitamin C. You always need a lot of vitamin C, but just especially for the end, because infections can arise more and more because you might lose the mucus plug soon, and the body just gets a kind of how to say that, um, just more open to the outside world. So bacteria could crawl up your vagina, and the vitamin C helps the good bacteria in your vaginal flora to eat the bad ones. Especially if you're living in a country where they examine a lot and they want to know if the cervix is already open or not. I would always recommend don't do this. There's no need for that, really. Just do it if there's really, really a need, but don't do the regular vaginal examinations. It really just brings bacteria to the cervix, which can cause early water break. So you don't need to do that. But the vitamin C is a super good help. Then you can drink raspberry leaf tea. Raspberry leaf tea, if you live in a country where there are raspberries. Maybe you can also order it online if you're not living in a country with raspberry, but this is an option too. Then there is, in some places, you are lucky and you find acupuncturists and they can do birth preparation acupuncture. Just ask around if there's somebody who could do this for you. And then, of course, just move a lot, swim, do squats, train your arms because you might hang on a rope or on your partner a lot. during birth. You just prepare yourself physically for the big day, because it can be pretty sporty. So 1 to 2 weeks before the due date, you could start taking evening primrose oil, like 2 to 3 capsules a day. The primrose oil is really good to softening the cervix as well. Then you could do yoni steams. How to do this exactly, just look it up on YouTube. There are several methods how you can do a yoni steam, but actually it's like steaming your vagina with an herbal tea, or you could use hay flowers, which we use in Germany a lot. For example, hay flower tea. So the hot steam is preparing your pelvic floor and vagina. And warm baths, massages around the sacrum, massages around the ankles are super good as well. And having sex, of course. Sex during the pregnancy is definitely something that I would always recommend. It relaxes the body. It sometimes gives you a little bit of cramps after, so your uterus prepares. Your baby feels like, whoa, what's this? There are very small risks around sex during pregnancy. You have to be. Just do it. I think it is a great thing. And what can you do when you go overdue? To prepare you mentally for what is coming next, I always recommend to maybe write a letter to the end of the pregnancy. Just in a way of, pregnancy, I say goodbye now. This pregnancy is over. I will welcome my child, and just your thoughts and feelings around that. Maybe some anxiety comes up, some fears, maybe something that you just have emotions with, to become a mom, that your life gonna change so much. What will it do with your relationship with your partner, and so forth. Then there are several homeopathic remedies out there, for example, cauliflorum or simicifuga, but I would really ask you to, just consult somebody before taking those. Acupuncture, again, it's really, really good. Massaging the feet, like really good, strong massages of the soles and around the ankles can help a lot. Then there's also the possibility to have a tampon with clove oil. How to do this exactly, you can write me an email, but I would definitely say that you should do this under the consultation of a midwife or a doctor. Don't just do things like this alone, because it can really go fast. It's all like very natural remedies, but if your body is actually ready and just needs that last push, then all of a sudden it can go quick. So it could be a little bit overwhelming. Just always be in guidance with someone, please. Then there's also the possibility to fast. That one day you would only drink water, tea, and fruits. This can also push the birth to start. And chew ginger. And you can also massage the breast and the nipples, which releases oxytocin, which could start the birth. And castor oil or an enema. These are also things that you really should only do if there's somebody with you who's a birth keeper. And I forgot one thing that you can already start 1 to 3 weeks maybe before the due date. Sorry, I forgot that. And this is drinking tea, a kind of yogi tea mix that you want to do. There should be ginger in it, cinnamon, cloves. What else should it? Anise can be in there. And you can actually also use these things as essential oils if you want, or put them in a body oil and rub it around your belly. This can also prepare. The perineum massage as well. This is definitely something that you should start around 4 weeks before the due date. Sorry, I forgot this as well. It's just so much. The perineum massage. how this works. There's also a lot in the internet. This is really just a sum up of the things. You also don't need to do all of them. It's really more like pick the thing that you like and do one of the things that you like, and then do something. It's better than nothing, and it will definitely prepare you and also make you maybe mentally being more aware of the big day. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.